looking at subtraction of positive and negative numbers. What's the opposite of hot?
Cold.
What's the opposite of tall?
Short.
Alright, so we're going to focus on the word opposite because that's the operative word today. Now, easy question. 6 minus 2 is what?
4.
What is 6 plus a negative 2? Remember now we're using have an O when we're adding. So we have 6 and we owe 2. What is left?
4.
Also 4. Hi everyone. I am Lorna Williams, a trained mathematics teacher. Welcome back to my channel, Bloom Your Math, and A is your grade. So let's get started. Let's talk more about subtracting positive and negative numbers, and this time we are using opposites. No calculator. Remember, for paper 1 you are not allowed to use calculator, so ensure that you get the concepts well. Alright, question 1 asks you to find the opposite of each number. So the opposite of 6 is negative 6, similar to additive inverse, but we're going to use the word opposite to make the concept clearer. The opposite of negative 5 is positive 5. I'm sure everybody knows that 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. Do you agree with me? Yes, I'm sure you do. Do you remember how we add two numbers, whether they be positive or negative? We use the concept of have and owe. So here, positive means we have 4, positive 4 means we have 4, and the negative 3 means we owe 3. So if I have $4 and I owe $3, I pay up the 3 and I still have 1. So this answer here is positive 1. Alright, so I want you now to focus on question 2. Focus. We are subtracting 3 from 4 and the answer is 1. And when we add 4 to negative 3, we still get 1, meaning that the answers are the same. So we can simply make a conclusion by saying that if I subtract 3 from 4, it's the same as adding 3. We're going to add a negative 3. Alright, so we're taking the opposite of 3, which is negative 3, and we're going to change the sign of a minus to a addition, and we'll still get the same answer. So let's see it again. Subtracting 3 from 4 is the same as adding the opposite of positive 3, which is a negative 3. 3 minus 4 is the same as adding a negative 4. So the opposite of 4 is a negative 4. Let's try this one. We are taking negative 3 from negative 4. It's the same as adding the opposite of negative 3, which is positive 3. And we'll soon work out all these answers in red. I just want you to get the rhythm. You get the rhythm? Alright. So subtracting negative 3.2 from negative 4.5 is the same as adding the opposite of negative 3.2, which is a positive 3.2. Moving on over here. And then we're going to use have and owe to get all our answers. So here now we are subtracting 4 from negative 7. Subtracting 4 from negative 7 is the same as adding the opposite of 4, which is a negative 4. And then the last one, question 7. Subtracting negative 8 from 6 is the same as adding a positive 6. So basically, the second number, we're taking the opposites of the second number. This is positive 4, negative 4, negative 8, positive 8. Positive 4 becomes negative 4, but please note that the operation sign between the two numbers is now adding. Alright, so once we are adding two numbers, we can use the principle of have and owe. And if you have forgotten how to do that, you can check out my video on adding positive and negative numbers. Alright, we did that at length. So again, we have a 3 and we owe 4. So we still owe 1. Because we subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number, absolute number. Alright, so that's great. Carrot's gone. Alright, so negative 4 plus 3, we have 3 and we owe negative 4. We have $3 and we owe more than what we have, so the answer is negative 1. Here now, we only have $3.20 and we owe 4.5. So obviously we're going to have to subtract 2 from 5 and 3 from 4 is 1. So, should the answer be a positive 1.3 or a negative 1.3? Right, so we only have $3 something and we owe 4. So our answer is negative 1.3. Over here, this is the one question that most students tend to forget. Negative 7 minus 4 is the same as negative 7 plus negative 4. So both answers mean the same thing. Are you with me? So here we go. We owe 7 and we owe 4. We don't have any money. So basically we're increasing our debt. So our answer cannot be a positive number. I owe $7, I owe Mary 7, and I owe John 4. You know, I owe $11. So the answer is negative 11. If you put positive 11, that's wrong. You don't have 11. Alright. And 6 plus a positive 8 is equal to 14. 6 and 8 is 14. So in time, you will realize that you don't have to remember all these stuff. A minus and a negative beside each other will give me a plus. 1 plus sign. Here again, a minus and a negative, a minus sign and a negative beside each other combine to give me a plus. That's why we add a 6 and 8, 14. I hope you got that. So let's move on now to the summary of what you learned today. Subtracting a positive number is the same as adding a negative number. Number 2, subtracting a negative number is the same as adding a positive number. I hope that was clear. So that's it from Bloomer Math. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You may hit the notification bell to alert you when I get new videos. Bloomer Math, signing off. Bye.